What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be breaking down AMD, publishing a bunch of these technical analysis on these stocks that I do follow. So if you do enjoy that and you're a new viewer, welcome, hit the subscribe button, and let's get right into this technical analysis. So I'm a big fan of AMD, guys. I have debit spreads, I have naked calls, I have shares. I'm a big fan of AMD. But recently, if you've been watching AMD, you know it's pretty much been, a bit of a disappointment, right? So the last time we made a really high was back here in the beginning of January. And ever since then, it's just been a slow sell-off. And I can't ignore the fact that we're making lower highs every time we try to push up. Now, the thing about this time that I do believe is different is the market conditions, right? So keep in mind this right here. We were in a downtrend. The market was really struggling. A lot of things, especially in the technology sector, were struggling. So I can't blame, AMD for all of this, right? So what I'm looking at is the NASDAQ, okay? This is the tech sector. So we're setting ourselves up nicely. That's why I think AMD and a bunch of these tech stocks are about to really take off. The main reason is because NASDAQ. What we were working with the last 3-4 weeks, every time we got somewhere, it was met by one red day that destroyed all of the gains. Right here it happened, right here it happened. What was different on Thursday? We pushed up. We were not met with those massive red candles. We did not fall down, right? Even over here, 3 weeks ago, we fell down. So my point being is that we finally changed the pattern. We're out of these highs right here. We pushed up and got above these last highs. So the only thing that's holding us back now is this high right here, and then obviously all-time highs. So that's why the trend has changed, or is starting to change, and I do believe we're about to see this massive rally on tech. I do believe, guys, that we're about to see this massive rally on tech. One of the main reasons is earnings is coming up. A lot of these tech stocks are end of April, beginning of May. That's when they announce their earnings. Now, a lot of the times what we have is the earnings run up. So after this earnings was released, it ran all the way up to this earnings. AMD blew it out of the water. They beat it by 200%. They beat it by 200%, and then what happened? We sold off. So it's a gamble, though, when you play earnings. Like AMD, they beat it by 200%. I think all of the tech stocks beat their earnings, and they still sold off. So that's why I think that these stocks, even though some people might think they're extremely overvalued, I don't, guys. I think this is the only beginning for a lot of these growth stocks, for a lot of these tech stocks. I mean, they're proving themselves. They're proving why they're this much, why they may value this much for a reason. I mean, AMD, like I said, beat earnings by 200%. That is extremely difficult to do, and especially in the current conditions right now where COVID's happening, we have shortages. It's extremely hard to do, and AMD, I believe, is one of the best producers of chips. I have them in all of my computers, so that's why I really do enjoy AMD, and I enjoy having it in my portfolio and also trading it. So guys, what am I looking at for AMD? What's my game plan here? What do I want to see going into next week and really leading up for this whole month of April? Well, I'm looking at this area right here. So the first area we need to look at is this base right here. So it's no stranger that every time we hit this base right here, right at $75, we bounced up. We bounced up, right? So bottom line, don't want to get below that. We get below that, it's going to be bad news for us. But I don't really see that just based off how the market is doing and how I think it's going to have some continuation. So we hold that level, okay? We hold that level. Great first start. Now, I had this green line drawn out because we're in this downtrend. We're making lower highs right now, so I'm going to delete that. I'll just get a visual to you guys that we're in a downtrend. So after, we form this base, which you already have, I want to see us get above this last high right here. So we want to see us get above $84. Once we get above $84, I think we're about to take off. So I'm going to draw, once again, the line right here. So right now we got a resistance right here. So until we get above this high right here, we're doing nothing but trading horizontal. We're just basing out. There's buyers here when sellers try to push it down, and when buyers try to push price up, sellers are meeting with us. So that's what we're working right here. We're going sideways. We're consolidating. A bunch of choppiness, okay? But if the market permits, which I think it will, and we have really good market conditions, I think we break out of it and really break this downtrend. Now, ultimately, AMD really, for it to officially change its trend, it needs to get above this high at $94. but we got to take it one step at a time, take it one high at a time, and just look at where we're going. Not to mention, you know, the amount of upgrades AMD has had, guys. AMD has had several upgrades. I'm talking about $110, $120. So I do believe, you know, AMD is being very held down. I don't think it's fair towards AMD, but it's what we're working with, right? The market doesn't care what I think, what you think. It's what we're working with. And I do think its time is coming, and I do think that AMD is about to push up. But keep in mind, anything can change in the market. Anytime we can just plummet, we could go to the moon. Just be relative, guys. Just think, you know, what's happening right here. Focus on what's the now, and then we'll see where we're going. But just to summarize this video, guys, I want to see AMD get above $84. We'll give it $84. That's the last high, but we definitely don't need to break $75 basing out. Keep in mind, you may be like, hey, that's a huge range. Well, guys, I'm a swing trader, so I don't focus really necessarily on the day-to-day moves. I focus more on the bigger picture, so we're talking about months. So if you're a day trader, then what I recommend doing is just go down to the 15-minute time frame, maybe try to get some scalps in. But that's not my style of trading, guys. Like I said, I'm more of a swing trader. I like things to play out. I like looking at the bigger picture and seeing patterns easier. Either way, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit a thumbs up. Hopefully you do enjoy this series of videos I am producing today. Either way, I will see you guys in the next video.